Where's the game? There it is. I don't know anything about this. I just know it's a comedic take on the horny bard stereotype. So I'm gonna give it a try because I want some. I want to have a fun time and get some laughs. There are no voices in this game, so I'm going to provide what I can. I am not gonna frickin' sing though. Okay, Robin. Let's do the finishing touches. So, for your character, you've chosen to play as a half-elf male bard. Yes. I mean, I've lived my whole life as a girl, so it might be fun to play as a boy, you know? Wow, Robin. That was a dorky thing to say. I can't believe that Subin Park asked me to play that tabletop game with her. Wizards and Wyverns. I guess this means Subin and I will get to see each other a lot more. I was so nervous when she asked me to play. She's so cool. I hope I don't mess it up. Okay. Now we see the plot of the game. Uh-oh. I think she's explaining rules to me right now. I should probably try to focus. But this is really exciting. Robin? Gotta calm down. Robin? She probably just asked me to play because she needed a fourth player. Not because she's like... I mean, I don't even know if she's, like... Robin! Huh? I've been calling her name for 10 seconds. Oh, sorry. I guess I spaced out. Were you having an interior monologue? What? No. No. Do you need me to go over the rules again? I mean, sure. I've played a bit of D&D, but I want to see what they say in here. Well, to repeat myself, Wizards and Wyverns is a game where we make up the story as we go. You'll tell me the things your character does, and then I'll have you roll a 20-sided die to see if it succeeds or fails. This is called making a check. The higher number you roll, the better your chances of success. A 20 will always succeed, and a 1 will always fail. Depends on circumstances. Nat 20s aren't always guaranteed successes. Nat 1s aren't always guaranteed fails, but that's also kind of up to the DM's discretion. That's the gist of it. There's more to it, but you'll figure it out as we play. Does that all make sense? Well, anyway. Congratulations on building your first W&W character. Oh, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. True. You literally could not have. Well, let's take a look at your sheet. There you go. There's only one thing left to do. You haven't picked a name for him. Oh. What would you like to name your bard? Level 1. Level 1. Class Bard. Race Half-Elf. Alignment Chaotic Sexy. Okay. Those stats, though. Why would you dump Khan? Oh no, why would you dump your Khan stat? Also, +6 charisma at level 1? You either must have rolled real good for your stats. Screw it. Just call it Azure. Or, no. Yeah, sure. Azure. That is an interesting choice. I think it fits. He's going to be the most charming, sexiest, dashingest bard in all the lands. Okay. So he needs the perfect name. Dashingest. Well, I'll see you on Monday then, to start our first game. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Oh, actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you. Yes? Never mind. See you on Monday. Okay, see you then. And, let me know if you remember your question. I'm glad you're playing with us. See you Monday. 6 months later. Brave Sir Mubblebrawn. Scythus Direblade the Thief. Wise Arabella the Archmage. And of course, the dashingest bard in all the land, Azure. It has been a long, arduous journey. But now, at long last, you realize that it is time for your greatest adventure to end. A burst of thunder cracks loudly, shaking the very rafters of the palace. The lightning illuminates the skeletal, hideous visage of Volkazar, the Lord of Crawling Bones. Your enchanted violin shakes in your sweaty palms as you hear his low, maniacal laughter. You can see your friends suspended in cages behind him. They call out to you for help. Azure, you're our only hope! I believe in you! Colorful dwarf. Play this very carefully, Azure. You'll have to outthink him. I told you guys this was obviously a trap. We're screwed. Volkazar slowly levels his gaze to stare at you, Azure. You're too late, little hero. 3 of your friends are now my prisoners. I only need 3 sacrifices to control Woundbiter, the demi-dragon. And now you've arrived. Just in time to die. I will save my friends. Oh, yes? And how do you plan on doing that? You're completely defenseless. You know that no harm may come to me while I'm safe in my lair. Besides, you don't even have a weapon. All you have is that silly little violin. What can you possibly do? What can you possibly do? Roll for seduction. You... What? Here we go. Oh my god, yay! Interesting. Subin is staring really hard at me. Are they gonna kiss? This is so exciting! Volkazar and Azure are my OTP! Oh, jeez. Your OTP has existed for a grand total of 4 seconds. And that's what makes it so thrilling! There's so much new relationship energy! Relationship energy? He's trying to murder us! Huh. Are you really gonna try to flirt your way out of this, Robin? I guess I did just decide to do that. Well, nothing to do but commit to it, I guess. I don't have any choice. Look, guys, it's basically my only option at this point. My sword got eaten by an ogre, and all my stats are maxed out in charisma anyway. There's no way I can fight this guy. I have to use what I've got. By flirting? Hey, chill, Presley. We can roll with this. What does our mighty Wyvern Master have to say? The entire gaming table is silent as Subin stares at me impassively. Oh, her gaze is so intense. My heart is skipping a beat. She's getting ready to speak. Are you sure you wish to pursue this course of action? Volkazar won't hold back. Flirting with Volkazar, the Lord of Crawling Bone, King of the Putrid Waste, Bringer of the Blight Unending, High Wizard Notorious, and the Dark Star which blots out the morning sun, is, well, a risky proposition to say the least. So, I ask you again, are you sure? Sure. Oh shit, we're doomed. This should be interesting. Whee! Very well. It is decided. Azure the Bard, in your desperate attempt to rescue your friends, you have chosen to flirt with Volkazar. This battle has now become a war of wills. Let the story continue. Alright then, what are you going to do? I raise my magic violin, and I start to play Waltz of Wooing. What? Oh. Huh? Brilliant maneuvering, young bard. The power of that music will make Volkazar more vulnerable to your aura of flirtatiousness. Play as many songs as you can, and he'll be hopelessly entranced. Shut up! You would dare use your musical magic on me? I despise oromancy! It's cheating! I hate it, hate it, hate it! As your song continues, Volkazar slowly softens. Your elven friend is dead wrong, you know. Oromancy can only affect those who have the ability to love. Your song continues, and Volkazar's pinprick eyes gleam maliciously. And since I have no love in my heart, I can't be touched. So you should probably just give up now. Stop that. Cut it out. Your song continues, and Volkazar begins to laugh. Fine! Fine then, go ahead and waste your last reserves of magic on that silly strumming. I won't be affected by your inconsequential desperation. Your song continues. Huh. Come to think of it, it's been over 600 years since someone flirted with me. Ha! Well then, Bard. Your paltry attempts will surely amuse me. If you're going to flirt with me, it had better be impressive. So take your best shot! You can do it, young bard! Let the magic flow through you. What are you going to do? Alright, let's think about this. Make an investigation check, deception check, or... I mean, we're leaning all in on this. Seduction check. Maybe I can seduce him. Yo, Volkazar! Yes? You've got... a killer jawline. Roll for seduction. You rolled... a 2. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh crud, I made a mistake. My music is getting worse. Uh-oh. And here I thought you were supposed to be sexy. Little did you know, I'm self-conscious about my jawline. And I don't find that flirtatious at all! Azure, how can you flirt with Volkazar when you don't know anything about him? You should gather information and then use it against him. Good point. Hey! Stop helping him! In that case, maybe I'll investigate instead. Yeah. You take a moment to search your surroundings. You notice that Bulbasaur seems to have put a lot of effort into the decor of his lair. I mean, yeah, investigation check would have been the smart thing, but the option was there. The braziers behind him are fashioned into the shape of dragon's claws. They seem to match his staff perfectly. Could that have been intentional? Okay. Maybe he'd be flattered if I complimented his staff. And it's a good staff anyway. Long. Bulbasaur shakes off your first attempt. Now, you little whelp! You've had your practice attempt. But now your friends' lives are on the line. Flirt with me if you dare. Fire blazes in Bulbasaur's eyes as he challenges you. Now is your chance. What will you say? It's time to flirt. What a nice staff you've got there. Hey, you noticed? Of course I did. Your staff matches the braziers. That can only mean one thing. You have excellent taste in interior design. You're fashionable and tasteful. Bulbasaur's eyes glimmer in rebellion. Your words mean nothing to me! Everyone knows about my legendarily good taste. How dare you try to woo me! Bulbasaur staggers back, covering his ears. But your plan gets even more powerful. No! Cease this wretched musical onslaught! Now that I've backed him down, this could be my chance to press my advantage. But how? Azure, use the mind invasion spell. What? But I've been saving it. Saving it for what? This is the final boss. Pardon me, I had to clear my throat. If you know what makes Bulbasaur tick, you'll be better able to flirt with him. I thought I told you to shut up! Stop helping him! Okay, it's my only shot. I hold my violin aloft, and I cast Mind Invasion. Gasp! Yes! If I can get inside Bulbasaur's mind, I'll be able to learn so much more. Then my flirting will be unstoppable. Very well. You rolled a 16. Your spell is successful. The world shimmers and dissolves around you. Until suddenly, you find yourself in a brand new location. Oh! Where am I? Azure. You find yourself standing in an elegant library. Hundreds of leather tomes line the shelves. You realize that this must be inside of Balthazar's mind. Here, you will find the information you will need to flirt with him. Great! This is my chance to find the clues I need. Balthazar will probably react more strongly if I write songs about things that are important to him. If I'm going to read through his memories, I should be careful to note important facts about his life. I gotta keep my mind sharp. Azure, you only have a few minutes before the spell wears off, but there are 3 books that have piqued your interest. Which one will you read? Biker's the Wizard, a Fairy Tale. My Life in Images, a Bulbasaur Portrait Album, or Bulbasaur's Dream Diary. Let's do it. You crack open the book and begin to read. This book appears to be several diary entries written in Bulbasaur's looping, swirling handwriting. Which entry will you read? Hello? Hello? This entry seems to be the most recent one, judging by the date. It's only a few days old. You quickly skim it. Dear Dream Diary! Wow, what a frickin' dream I had last night. For some weird reason, I dreamed about Azure, one of those adventurers who's coming to kill me. I've been watching them through my crystal ball on their way here. And that one guy, Azure. Anyway, in the dream, he kicked down the door of my castle. And then started playing me a song. And then we started smooching like there's no tomorrow. I've never felt this way about a guy before. Oh gods, am I bisexual? No one must ever know! These secrets I keep with you, Dream Diary! What a ridiculous dream. A little bit lower on the page, there are some things written in Volkazar's loopsy cursive handwriting. Volkazar plus Azure. Mr. Volkazar Azure. Mr. and Mr. Azure. Last one is scratched out. The entry ends here. Okay. Having lips. This entry seems to be about a few months old. You quickly skim over it. Dear Dream Diary. Well, last night I dreamed I had lips. What a blast from the past. It's been so many decades since I even had skin. Or, well, a nose. Or, most importantly, lips! You know, nobody wants to kiss a skeleton who doesn't have any lips. But even more importantly, I can't play my favorite instrument without lips. Flute? I'm gonna make sure no one ever finds this Dream Diary. They might find out my secret. But there is one instrument that is my weakness. Okay, in that case, I won't write down what it is. Lips is a really weird word. Lips is a really weird word when you think about it. Lips, lips, lips. The entry ends here. Statue. Several months old, judging by the date. You quickly skim it. Dear Dream Diary. Oh man. Phew. Last night I dreamed that the statue in my lair came to life. And I was like, finally! But of course, it was only a dream. I've been searching for a cure for her for so long. But she's still a statue. Seriously, how many years has it been now? And still no magic that can break the spell. Have I mentioned how much I hate oral-mancy? The entry ends here. Uh-oh. What's the arena? Seems fairly recent. It's only a few weeks. For the top option? You quickly skim it. Dear Dream Diary. Wow, last night I had the wildest dream. I have to write it down real quick. Okay, so I was back in the arena, fighting against my old pal. And then I looked down, and I realized I wasn't wearing any pants. I tried to run for it, but then my dad showed up. And he was all like, Vickers, you're a disappointment to the family. What a terrible dream. I've really got to stop summoning eldritch beings before bed. The entry ends here. Huh. Let's go with the portrait album. You crack open the book. The pages are covered with shimmering portraits that seem to swirl at your touch. Which image would you like to examine? Campfire memories. This portrait shows Volkazar sitting next to an elven woman. The two of them are sitting around a campfire. The woman is showing Volkazar a small box. As you touch the image, it warps, and you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. Ah, this is a rather nice memory, I suppose. Nimir and I were on our way to meet the Wish Mother. Apparently, according to the old legends, in exchange for a wish, you have to give up something you value. Nimir was planning on giving up a little music box. It seems it belonged to her mother. Nimir is such a sentimental person. A little too much, if you ask me. But when she opened the music box, it was a little easier to understand. The box plays The Red Rose of Spring. It's my favorite song. Oh, hello. So, I suppose I can understand a bit of sentiment here or there. I remember realizing then that I hadn't brought anything to give the Wish Mother. I was really hoping that wouldn't be an issue. It turns out that it sort of was. The voice stops. Oh! I do not want to do that again. I hope. I hope it doesn't count against how long I have in here. This portrait depicts Volkazar and a tall elven woman wearing long black robes. The two of them are standing in a cave. They stand before a bizarre creature. A gaping, toothy mouth is set into the cave floor. Two slimy green eye stalks rise at the cave floor as well. As you touch the painting, it swirls, and you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. Well, this one is Namir and I again. We made it to the Wish Mother after all. When we got there, she gave us the whole rundown, like the whole, oh, there will be terrible prices to pay for your wishes, all the usual stuff, blah, blah, blah. I wished for immortality, as planned. And Namir, she wished for her sick brother to be cured. It seemed like a real waste of a wish. My wish was way, way better. Although it turns out I did have a price to pay. In exchange for immortality, the Wish Mother took my skin! Damn Wish Mother! I suppose the Fate Father did warn me, though. I lost the 3 things I value most. Just like he said I would. The voice stops, and the image stops moving. 3 things? Huh. Let's see. Spirit of the River. This portrait depicts Volkazar, standing at a riverbank. He's staring in shock at 3 pale sirens who have emerged from the water. The sirens appear to be singing at a tall elven woman. Okay, this is before. Okay. As soon as you touch the painting, it starts shifting, and you hear Volkazar's voice in your head. Wow! Well, this memory isn't so fun. On our way back home, Namir ran into a spot of trouble. Oh no, this is after. When we crossed the Great River, we ran into a trio of river spirits. I deafened myself with a quick spell, but Namir was a little too slow. Those sirens cast their horrible spell on her. I hate sirens! Come to think of it, I hate aromancy in general. It's only used by monsters. And charlatans. Well, anyway, I would have left Namir behind, but... Oath of loyalty! Voice stops, and the image stops moving. Now I want to know what the others are. This painting is of Volkazar, standing at the outskirts of a large city. He has a bag slung over his shoulder. As you touch the image, you hear Volkazar's voice inside your head. Oh, yes, I remember this day. After I had a little chat with the Fate Father, I knew I had to leave the city. Great things were in store for me. And when I left, I didn't miss anyone, at all. After all, dear Daddykins probably didn't even notice I was gone. And friends? Bah! Never had 'em, never needed 'em. Although, I suppose there was one small moment of regret. When I said goodbye to my beloved pet. Dear, sweet Seraphir. And she was so very sad to see me go. The blessed little creature. I wish I had a picture of her in here somewhere. The voice stops and the picture stops swirling. Portrait is of Volkazar being attacked by half a dozen bandits. He looks terrified. As you touch the painting, you hear Volkazar's voice. Wow! Well, this memory is embarrassing. What a disaster this was. I've been out of the city for maybe 3 hours before I got jumped by hoodlums. And I probably would have just died there too. But as fate would have it, Namir appeared at the last moment and saved my life. Yeah, Nimir, of all people. Apparently, she saw me speaking to the Fate Father after our match, and followed me out of town. When I told her the Fate Father had given me a map to reach the Wish Mother, she practically demanded to come with me. And, well, she did save my life. She was pretty awesome in our fight. So I figured, what the hell? Ugh, oh no, I just remembered. The two of us made an oath of loyalty together. We swore that nobody gets left behind. We used oath magic and everything. So cringy. But come on, I was only 18. The voice stops. Alright. I'm actually surprised he's letting me go through all of them. Crack open the book and begin to read. It seems as though the book is split into several chapters. Where to begin? Once upon a time, in a far-off city, there lived a young boy named Vickers. His father was a count of Oriel City, and young Vickers grew up with every luxury and refinement. However, the young lad faced a problem. He was obsessed with magic, and in the city of Oriel, the use of magic was restricted to only a select few. Vickers was forbidden from learning the arts of the arcane. However, Vickers did not let the law stop him. Each night when his father was asleep, Vickers would sneak out of his palatial home and visit the underground arena. Chapter ends here. Yeah, I'm surprised it's letting me read all of these. It gave me a time limit, so I thought it would have been like, oh no, you've read enough, time's up. Every night, young Vickers the wizard would sneak away from home to visit the underground arena. It was here in the arena that young nobles from all over the city would compete in magical duels. These duels were exciting, violent, and highly illegal. Damn, this is already tearing up my throat. Thus, Vickers was forced to don a disguise. He wore a mask and called himself the Scarlet Arachnid. He entered the tournament and dueled a great many foes. In the arena, each wizard would utilize a brand of magic as their specialty. Vickers easily defeated Halathi the Horrid, a wizard of flame. He also had no trouble with Cereboth the Cold-Hearted, and the wizards of the arena began to celebrate his victories. However, Vickers faced his greatest foe when he was pitted against Nimir, the Nightbreaker. The heroic Vickers squared off against Nimir, the Nightbreaker. The elven woman Nimir was the most feared foe in the entire arena. When they fought, Nimir split the sky with light and shook the ground with thunder. Vickers was greatly impressed by her combat capabilities. In all his days, he had never seen such a brilliant, entrancing display of lightning magic. Despite Nimir's skill, Vickers overcame her with his own dark powers. In the end, Vickers was the victor. As the crowd cheered and screamed, a hooded figure in the stands watched and waited. Vickers slipped into the crowd and fled for home, desperate to return before his father awoke. He was stopped in the alleyways by a man in a hood. "Speak with me, my child," the man said. "Your power is so great, but I can teach you of a way to make it still greater." The chapter ends here. "Who are you?" young Vickers asked, aghast. "I go by many names," the old man said. "However, my most well-known name is Fate Father." Vickers was stunned. He had only heard of the Fate Father in fairy tales and legends. According to the old tales, the Fate Father was said to push promising individuals towards grand destinies and then disappear with the rising sun. The Fate Father spoke. "Tell me, what do you love?" he asked. "Nothing, but the joy of playing a flute, the cool feel of the wind on my skin, and the smell of a rose." Vickers responded. Tell me, what do you desire? The Fate Father asked. I desire power, wisdom, and life eternal, Vickers said eagerly. Tell me, would you give up the former in order to receive the latter? The Fate Father asked. Vickers considered a moment, and then nodded. Very well. If you are willing to pay the price, the Fate Father said, you must traverse the river, cross the mountains, and speak with the Wish Mother. She will give you all that you desire, so long as you pay the proper price. So saying, the Fate Father gifted young Vickers with a map. And then, just as the legends say, he vanished with the rising sun. And so, Vickers set out on a grand journey. The end. Well, we've got everything then. Spell's magic fades away. The library dissolves around you. And you are face to face with a very angry Volkazar. You! What have you done? You read my thoughts? That's cheating! You didn't read the dream diary, did you? What? No. I don't believe you. You peeked, didn't you? No one was about to peek! You've gone too far, Bard! Hey, what's so wrong about that? I think your dream diary was kind of sweet, to be honest. Sweet? You don't see how sweet I am! Suddenly, Volkazar turns back to your friends. Time to say goodbye to your friends! What? Volkazar snaps his fingers and one of the cages opens. Huh? Archmage Arabella, make a saving throw. Oh no! Archmage Arabella, you rolled a natural 1. No! Arabella! You watch as the Archmage comes tumbling out of the cage, falling towards an open pit below. Azure! Don't forget me! Arabella, you take 36 fall damage. Is she dead? You guys! Just at the bottom of this pit. Arabella hears an enormous creature roaring in the dark. And I think there's something else down here too. Of course there is! You're the appetizer for the demi-dragon. 1 down, 2 to go. And then the demi-dragon will bow to me. And now, who will be the next to die? Sure, what are you waiting for? Do something! Oh, I'm panicking. Already giving up on your silly little flirt attempt? I knew you didn't have it in you. Now, why don't you just attack me already? So we can finish this fight like normal foes! That gives me an idea. Fine, if that's what you want. I will attack you, Volkazar! With the most impressive, flashy, sexy attack you've ever seen. I attack Volkazar! Alright. What will you attack him with? Liquid Funk Lightning. Volkazar jumps back, stunned by the electric shock of the lightning. He stares at you, mouth agape. That form! Those bolts of lightning! I mean, okay, first of all... Oh! But second of all... That was... Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of impressive. Gosh, there's nothing I love more than a really fancy lightning attack, you know? I've only known one person who could wield lightning like that. So, you know, that was... Wait. What am I saying? What is the magic doing to me? What was I doing again? Oh, Right. Killing your friends. Bulbasaur still seems slightly stunned from the magic. Asher, my old friend! He's vulnerable! You've got to give it everything you've got! You're right, Mobs. Volkazar, I know you're not as cold-hearted as you appear to be. What? You would dare to say that about me? Haven't you just witnessed me attempting to kill one of your friends? That's right. There must be some scrap of goodness in you. Because I know that you are an animal lover. Wait, what? Before Valkazar can react, I cast Lover Polka! Very well. As you raise your instrument, it magically transforms the violin into a radiant accordion. The very palace shakes with the fury of your majestic polka. Here we go! It's time to sing bullshit! How did you know that name? Seravia! Keep playing! Keep playing! Your music builds in power and rhythm. Spider? That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. As I finish the song, I cast Transformation on myself as a grand finale. Whew. Ah! Oh, gods! Strangely, though, Bulbasaur seems entranced. A single tear rose down his skeletal face. Are we actually going to see what it looks like? Because the others seem completely horrified. Oh, Seravia! Oh, I miss you. And nobody's ever turned themselves into a spider abomination before. Just to oppress me. Touched. Oh my god! Bulkazar! That's why you picked the name the Scarlet Arachnid during your fighting days, wasn't it? You named yourself after your beloved pet. And that's probably one of the reasons you want to raise the demi-dragon, isn't it? You miss having a pet! Bulkazar's voice trembles slightly. Look at me, Balkazar! Look upon my visage! See the adorableness of my face! Just like your dear, beloved Seravir. Silence! Bulkazar snaps himself out of your spell. Sure, it's cute, but it's only a paltry enchantment! It can't stand up to real power! Real power? Like this! The last thing you see is Bulbasaur raising his arms to blast you with a beam of darkness. Just as he prepares to do so, the WM takes a bathroom break. Ah, cliffhanger! How will plucky Sir Azure get out of this one? I suppose we'll have to see if he does. We'll return in 10 minutes. Subin's about to leave. Maybe this is a good time to ask her. Hey, Subin? Shoot. She didn't hear me. Oh, well, she's going to the bathroom anyway. Maybe I'll get another chance after the game. Well, friends, I'm gonna hit up ye old snack bar. Anybody want something to drink? I would, thank you. Well, let's go. Oh, damn, I gotta take this call. Be right back. Come join us in the kitchen, Robin. Well, we have a 10-minute break. Someone's in the bathroom, so I guess I can't talk to her. Who should I hang out with? I actually think that's a good time for us to take a break. As always, use this time to drink some water, grab a snack, stretch, use the bathroom if you need to, whatever you need. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes. we're back, so... Who do we spend time with? I'm actually thinking... Alden, because Presley seems to be completely against what Robin is trying to do. Nia's kind of all for it, but it seems to be more in the, like, jumping on a bandwagon thing, I guess. Alden was actually trying to help us out, so... Hey, wait up, you guys! I found Alden in the kitchen. Nia's sitting at the table, flipping through some book. Hey, Alden. Can I help you with the snacks? Thanks for letting us play your apartment, by the way. Yeah, of course. Now that I'm hanging with Alden, I should ask him about... So, I'm pretty sure all of our characters are gonna die. What? No way, Robbie. You've got this. You're gonna flirt us all the way to the top. You're gonna flirt us right up. You're gonna flirt us right on up to Flirt Mountain. Plant your flag while the heavenly flirt host sings. I hope so. You have any advice on what I should do next? Huh. Well, you gotta think outside the box. Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. Your character is asexual, isn't she? Hey, yo, we got a fellow ace? I shouldn't have asked. Oh, no, that's okay. After all, asexual doesn't mean aromantic. Give me a sec here. I want to keep that. And I think I'm realizing that Arabella is a romantic person. I mean, I think she'd go on a friendly date with someone who complimented her nose. Arabella really likes her nose. I don't know how it works for Volkism. Huh. Although you can't really compliment his nose. Because it's like, you know, a hole. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. What else should I ask about? Ask about Subin. Hey, so... Yeah. I was gonna ask Subin something earlier. You were gonna ask her that question, weren't you? They've all been waiting for this day. Wait, you have? Do you guys... Well, never mind. Anyway, it's kind of moot. She actually didn't even hear me. Oh, that's fine. Just try to catch her before she leaves. Oh, and here's a toasty little tidbit. Subin was talking to me for like an hour about Rothko the other day. He was very into his late period murals. So, you know, that could be a real clincher if you're trying to, seal the deal. Okay. Well, thanks for the tip. Alden is so awkward. It's very entertaining. I wonder what else we should talk about. You know what? Sure, ask you about finals week. So, it's finals week. Yep. What are you doing for your final project? I haven't decided yet. No way. No way. Well, you can't rush inspiration, Robbie. Something will come to you. Oh, hey, that totally reminded me. How much do you like squash? Squash? Yeah. Butternut squash. Like, do you think you could eat, like a whole butternut squash? In a single sitting? Maybe? Ah, cool. Very cool. Why do you ask? Oh. Yeah, so for my video art final, part of the piece is going to consist of a human woman consuming a raw butternut squash in one sitting. So... You want to be in my piece? Sure. Nice. Free squash! Play it cool, Robin. Change the subject. I mean, that's it. I don't know, I kind of like Alden. Hey, it looks like everybody's heading back. Let's join them. Welcome back. Where were we? Oh yeah. Asher was just about to die. Wait, what? Volksar unleashes a torrent of black lightning at you, Asher. Roll to dodge. Go, Asher! Yeah, don't die or whatever. I'm still in this pit! You rolled a 5. Oh no! Your body is engulfed by electricity, and you take 47 damage. For someone who dumped Khan, that is... Uh-oh. You hit the floor, your clothes smoldering with electric energy. You barely have the strength to get back to your feet. Azure, are ye still hale and hearty? Hale, yes. Hearty, not so much. Ah, fuck. Looks like it's time for the cat claws to come out. Can I try to pick the lock on my cage? You can try. It'll take you a few minutes, though. I know that Sithis is trying to break free. Pathetic bard! Your time has come. Volkazar is about to turn around. He'll see Sithis trying to escape. Ah! I'll have to distract him. Yo, Volky! What? Or maybe it was supposed to be a what? Not down yet. I've got another song in store for you. Oh, really? You think there's something else good about me? In fact, I know there is. Because you are loyal to your friends. What? Get ready, Volkazar. I wait against Sithis. I glare at Asher. I glare at Sithis because I know how much he likes glaring. Get ready for what? Oh, right. Get ready for my second bard song. The Loyalty Lullaby! Azure! As you cast the all-powerful Loyalty Lullaby, strands of pink magic twist and twirl around your violin, transforming it into a golden harp. The palace thrums and coos with soft, entrancing music. It's time to sing! Not a chance. Nimir! Volkazar wavers slightly at the name. His head is drooping a little bit. Psst, keep playing. I'm almost out of here. Oh wait, right. They said Sithis was female. Whoops. You! I don't care about Nimir. I broke that oath a long time ago. That's not true. The soothing music continues to play, and Volkazar struggles to stay awake. What are you talking about? That's nonsense. No, it isn't. In fact, she's right behind you. When Nimir got turned to stone by sirens, you brought her here to your palace because you've been searching for a cure. Because you're loyal to your friends. Hell yeah, I got the cage. God damn it. I don't know why I keep going to that voice. Hell yeah, I got the cage unlocked. Just like I am to mine. Subin, I leap out of the cage, claws outstretched, and I plunge a dagger into Volkazar's back. Well, well. You rolled a 13. Volkazar lurches and takes 21 points of damage. Ah! Trickery! Deceit! The knife in the back has instantly woken him up. You charlatan! This is why I hate music! Volkazar grabs you by the throat, Sithis. Roll to escape. Okay. Uh-oh. 4. Die! No! Sithis, Volkazar throws you across the room. You are launched directly into the pit. You crash into the bottom of the pit, taking 18 points of damage. No! Sithis! Meanwhile, at the bottom of the pit... Oh, hello. Good seeing you down here, Sithis. Damage dragon over. Yes. We're in a spot of trouble down here. Volkazar's eyes are ablaze. You just won't give up, will you, you stupid bard? 2 of your friends gone! Why don't we end this silly little game? You've done your best, but you're no match for my powers. Volkazar is going to be tough to break. I should pump up my playing, but how? Asher! I may not have any spells nor lock-picking abilities, but there is one thing I can give ye. Backup vocals! Thanks, Mobby! With Mobile Brawn's rich baritone vocals backing you up, your aromantic power grows exponentially. For the next 30 seconds, your aura of flirtatiousness will be doubled. Asher, which song shall we play next? I'm feeling pretty confident. What the heck? Let's play my theme music. Oh, I know it quite well. Nice. Let's go. Alright then. Roll for performance. You rolled an 18. Oh, yes! And it's just the menu theme. Nice. Your violence sparks and spits flames as you engulf Volkazar in a maelstrom of unbridled charisma. The very atoms in the air seem to be charmed by your playing. Flowers burst through the cold stone tile of Volkazar's palace, raising their petals to the sky. What sorcery! You're too sexy! No! Volkazar casts deceitful mask. You can't flirt with me! But not even me! Volkazar's body begins to twist and morph. In his haste, Volkazar transforms into the first person who comes to mind, which just so happens to be... Why, good day, Asher. 'Tis I, Archmage Arabella. Her magical powers are now mine to command. And her personality as well, silly little bard. You can't possibly flirt with me now, being as I am now asexual. The powers of asexuality are mine to command. Oh my god! No, I'm loving this! I am loving this! The powers of asexuality! I wouldn't be so sure about that, Volkazar. Because asexual doesn't always mean aromantic. But what? Arabella, you have a lovely nose. Oh, goodness. Why, thank you. Your nose is quite lovely, isn't it? I'm quite proud of it myself. Huh? What is it feeling? No! This can't be! You're still able to flirt with me? Heck yeah! Even with my new powers? This is impossible! Ah! Forget this! Asher, my voice is getting sore! Yeah, and so is mine, Mobble. Hurry up and finish the old bugger! Right! I keep playing the violin and flirting as hard as I can, as I prepare my next song. Your music is bringing Volgazar to his knees. Such magic has never been seen before in all the kingdom. Ah! You're a pretty cute bard. Maybe I'll let your friends go. If you give me a little. Volgazar seems to be at war with himself. No! Desperately, Volgazar shakes off the effects of your magic. You can't! Suddenly, Volgazar begins glowing brightly as he casts one last defensive spell. You want to put up? What? Fly! I have no idea. How can you flirt with me when you don't know which one is the real me? All you did was split yourself. But don't be so sure of yourself, Volgazar. I'm gonna take aim with my final song. After all, your clones aren't completely perfect, and I've been paying attention to details. Oh shit. No, it's the details on the... I wasn't paying attention to the color! Yes! I'm gonna guess gold because that's also on the staff. I take careful aim at the Volgazar on the right. I'd recognize that face anywhere. And I unleash the full fury of my next song. Power Ballad! Your choice was... How? Ah, yeah, okay. I honestly thought I was gonna fit that. No! How did you know which one was me? You must have been lucky. Yes, I fucking was. Lucky? Nope. I just know you really, really well. Now things are about to get real serious. Because I also know your ultimate weakness. But no, that's impossible. Oh, it's possible. And your weakness is that you have a sick brother. Can't resist a good joke. Have a favorite instrument. What? That's right, and I know what it is too. Here we go. Power Ballad time. As your music rages, Volgazar goes silent. As he becomes enraptured by the full force of your song. That's it. It's time to sing. No! Your guitar, that should be a violin, but okay. Start shifting into a golden flute. Red Rose of Spring. Dark lights glimmer in Volgazar's eye sockets as you mention the song title. And I think we just maxed out the meter. Thunder clap as your... Should be a violin, but okay. Finishes its transformation into a beautiful golden flute. No! No! My weakness! That's right, Volgazar. You actually do like music after all! No! I won't listen! In desperation, Volgazar raises his hands, catching a glowing pink shield over his entire body. Can you break through it with your music? Have you flirted well enough so far? There's only one way to find out. It's time to sing one last time. Here we go! With all of your skill, you attempt to play the Red Rose of Spring. The music flows throughout the castle. You can see cracks starting to form on Volkazar's shield. What are you doing? You can do it, Azure! This is your moment! Bard with everything you've got! I'm barding as hard as I can! Azure! Bard hard! And credits. Yes, you're right! I bard harder! Roll for charisma. Okay. You rolled a natural 20. Ah, yes! All right! Fuck yeah! Azure, you play the flute like no mortal has before. The entrancing music pouring from your instrument causes great cracks to appear on Volkazar's shield. What? No! What's happening? Stop that! That's my favorite song! Why are you being so cute? Because I'm the most charming, sexiest, dashingest bard in the whole land! Volkazar's eyes glow brightly. And as your flute solo reaches its dramatic, soaring crescendo, it reaches such a magnificent pitch that Volkazar's shield shatters into a million pieces. Ah! Go, Azure, go! As you continue playing that famed song, The Red Rose of Spring, Volkazar drops to his knees. Nobody ever flirted with me like that before. As Volkazar looks up at you, Azure, you can clearly see he's very into you. He is? Yes. Ah, yeah. Woo! Robin, you did it! Azure. What a lovely name! Azure. Been a fool. Here, I've been trying to raise the demi-dragon. Trying to take over the world. And rule over existence like unto a god. I thought that was what I really wanted. When really, it was you that I wanted, Azure. All along. Ever since that first day I saw you in my crystal ball. I've just been too shy to admit it. But now that I've heard you play so beautifully, and even though I don't have lips, I think I could be brave enough to ask. For a little kissy? Hooray! I'm cheering from inside this pit! Well, Azure, how shall you respond? No. Volkazar, thought you'd never ask. Volkazar gasps. You really mean it? Come here, you. And with that, you embrace Volkazar, Lord of the Crawling Bone, in your arms. Lean in close. And then... Oh my goodness! Oh boy! For once, I'm glad I'm in this pit. Is that smooching sounds? The two of you are locked in your embrace for what feels like an eternity. When Volkazar pulls back, he's glowing with happiness.
I can't believe you would kiss a withered skeleton like me. It didn't feel weird without lips.
No, not at all. Volkazar, you've really got to let go of the lips thing. Lots of people don't have lips.
Huh. I guess you're right.
Volkazar thinks for a moment.
Roger. You've given me an entirely new outlook on life. Maybe I don't have to be an archgod. Maybe it would just be enough to know that somebody likes me.
Aww, it's so beautiful! What am I doing trying to go into a Mario impersonation? At least that's what it sounds like hearing back. I'm sure you two are having a grand, emotional, climactic time up there. Do you think, perhaps, that someone could get us out of this pit?
Oh, goodness, what was I thinking? Of course I'll let your friends go.
Volkazar snaps his bony fingers, and, in a flash, Sithis, Mobilbron, and Arabella appear, deposited gently onto the palace floor. You're all looking a little disheveled, but not too injured.
Azure, you saved us!
What a dreadful affair that was. You did save us. Now we really ought to carve the skeleton in your ribcage.
Hey, none of that!
Volkazar has changed, right?
That's right. You guys... I'm really sorry that I tried to sacrifice you to a world-ending dragon. Could you ever forgive me?
Ah, sure. I've never been one to hold a grudge. And you freed us after all, so no harm, no foul, eh? I'll be keeping an eye on you, Volkazar. On the other hand, it might be nice to have another wizard on our side. It gets a bit tiring having to do all the work around here. Huh. Well, I think... Suddenly, you are interrupted by a loud roaring. Volkazar. So about that, demi-dragon. What happens if it doesn't, get any sacrifices after all?
Huh? Oh, that's easy. It goes insane and breaks out of its pit and goes on a destructive rampage that... Oh. I see what you're saying.
At that moment, an enormous claw bursts from Volkazar's dragon pit. A massive gush of flame explodes toward the sky, illuminating the palace ceiling. Oh, goodness! Well, that certainly won't do. Alright, Volky. You want us to trust you? Time to prove it, okay? Help us fight this demi-dragon.
I will!
I make eye contact with Volkazar and give him a wink. He notices. And tries to return your wink. But he can't. Because he doesn't have any eyelids. Quickly! Everybody behind me! Spells at the ready.
Azure, play that sexy flute!
Yes, babe.
Time to demi-die, demi-dragon!
With your new friends, and possibly more, the five of you stand side by side. As the demi-dragon arises from its pit, will you all be victorious in your battle? Or will you all be consumed by the flames? That is a question that can only be answered at our next session. Wow! Wow, that was certainly exciting. Will we survive the next one? Probably. As long as Azure keeps flirting. You did good, Robin. Thanks, guys. God damn, my throat is fucking killing me, though. Well, I hate to run, but I've got to get home. I have a package to pick up. Oh, cool. I can't wait to see your new cosplay, Presley. Yeah. I'll show you guys when it's finished. Well, see you next week. Thanks for letting us play at your apartment, Alden. Yes, thank you very much. No prob. Looks like everyone is packing up. And I love playing with my friends. Looks like Subin is slipping away. This is my chance to ask her. Should I?
Robin, go for it. Before she gets away.
Okay. I guess I will. Hey, Alden. Thanks for hosting. I'm gonna catch Subin real quick. See you guys next week. See you later, Robin. Okay. Subin's heading out through the back door. I'll follow. Hey, Subin. Wait up! Yes? I wanted to ask you. Uh-huh. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna choke. You okay, Robin? Pull yourself together, Robin. Azure can save the world. I can do this. Hey, so... This is the first time I'm considering actually saving, but this is like really short, so hey, Robin, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop you right there. So I know that you're interested in me, and I'm sure you've been wondering if I'm interested in you too. Well, the truth is, I am. It's just, I don't typically date my players. And I just don't know if I think maybe I need a little more time to think. I hope that's okay. Of course, that's okay. Thank you. I'm gonna head back to my dorm. But I'll see you at the next game, okay? Okay. I mean, that does make sense because you don't want to you wouldn't want to give the impression that the DM is favoring a certain player just because they're dating. Well, I guess that could have gone worse. She said she's interested in me. All right, slow down, Robin. I'd better get back home. 3 hours later, back in my dorm. Well, I took my shot, and who knows? She said she needs more time to think. Is that a good sign? Maybe. Well, anyway, maybe I'll get another chance. After all, there's always another adventure. I mean, it's a lot shorter than I expected, but it was interesting. And honestly pretty cute. I don't know if these developers have or will be working, have made or plan on making any other games. I will definitely consider checking them out. But again, I thought this would be a bit longer than it ended up being. So I don't know what else to do. So I think I'm just gonna call it. So, until next stream, see ya.